Dick, today marks a huge step in Ireland's bid for the Rugby World Cup 2023. A long road ahead, but what an exciting day here in Aviva Stadium.
Today is one of the most exciting days, perhaps to be followed up by a very exciting day next Saturday when we take on the All Blacks again. But today is a very exciting day for Irish rugby and for Irish sport indeed, in the setting out to win the World Cup for 2023.
The video that we saw today with Liam Neeson narrating, it's a real hairs in the back of the neck type of thing, isn't it? It should really appeal to Irish around the world, but anybody who loves Ireland. I
think that tomorrow people will be talking about two things. One, they'll be talking about our bid for the World Cup, but they'll also be talking about this powerful video. Thanks to Liam Neeson for being available to us. I think that's going to strike a chord right around the globe, particularly with the Irish diaspora.
As we said though at the beginning, still a long road ahead. What are some of the challenges facing the Irish rugby bid?
Well, we're up against two countries who have both hosted successful World Cups with big stadia and track record. If you like, we're the new kid on the block on this one, but building on the work that we've done to date over the last 4 years, starting with the feasibility study, we are satisfied that we can have a very successful tournament to satisfy the two main requirements. One, it will be financially successful, and secondly, it will not only be good for the game, but it will spread the game in the Northern Hemisphere.
Brian, one of the most exciting days here in Aviva Stadium that isn't a match day, the launch of our candidacy phase for Rugby World Cup 2023.
Yeah, it's nice to have gotten to this stage. An awful lot of work and resource have gone into putting our bid forward. We've now been accepted as one of 3 viable options, and it feels very real now. And you know, the more you talk about it, the more you realise we're incredibly well equipped to hold the World Cup in 7 years' time. Besides what we're doing on the pitch, I think the stadia, the infrastructure that we have, the welcome that people would get, I think it would be unrivaled in what else is available to World Rugby, and I hope that they can see that.
As the bid ambassador, what's the talk that you're hearing out there in the rugby community?
Listen, I think it's not quite a toss of a coin. I think we're well positioned, but I would be one for absolutely not taking anything for granted. The other two countries have held it before, so that World Rugby know what they're getting there. We haven't, although we're in close proximity to the UK market, which is a big bonus. And definitely how our national team is doing, and the rugby that we're playing, we're definitely putting ourselves on a pedestal as well, which isn't doing us any harm. But it's very hard to gauge as to who the favourites are at this point. But you live in hope, and I think all you can do is make sure that everything is set up and aligned to put your best foot forward when it comes to decision time.